Hello, Anarchyland. How are you doing? How are you holding up? Alright, we are going to talk about what we've seen in This Week in Stupid. That's right, complete utter stupidity. People, do not put gas in garbage bags. Garbage bags are meant to hold garbage, not gas. The chemicals from the gas can eat right through the plastic. At best, at worst, it can build up so much static that it becomes a bomb. So please, don't do that. Now, moving on. Biden announced this week he's going to encourage the average citizen, you're going to love this one, to spy on each other. You know, the things that the National Defense can't do, the National Surveillance Administration can only go so far. Whereas we'll know that this thing called Constitution is completely worthless. And when you see the article by Tyler Darden, he did about that, you're going to see a big stamp over the Constitution. It says, void where prohibited by law. The very basis of our laws, the Constitution, is going to be voided when it's convenient for the government. Yeah. You might want to be careful about who you take home with you for a night. You never know. Now, America is yapping about human rights. Caitlin Johnstone did an article called, World's Most Tyrannical Regime. Would you like to take a guess at who won that lotto? Yep, our government did. You see, people like Randy Weaver warned for years that the government was becoming too tyrannical. People pushed him aside, laughed at him, called him crazy. Well, guess what? Not only was he crazy, but he was crazy right. Since 2001, I've seen so many of our rights stripped away in the name of security, and we're no more secure now than we were then. We were more secure and free at September 11th, 7 a.m. 2001. That was the last free hour we had in this country. That's a lot to take in, I know. Now here's the deal. Our airports have TSA agents, and yet bombs are getting through. Drugs are getting through. Human trafficking is still getting through. How? We have National Security Administration. Agency, rather. It's supposed to be safe. George Carlin once said that all this security is just to make white people feel better. He was right. And for all you kids running around yelling, I can't wait for black people to lynch white people, guess who's going to be first? You are. You little annoying twit. We'll get into that a little bit later. Now, I'm going to leave you a link to the Greater Israel Project. We'll go into that some of the time. I'm not going to take time right now. Because C.D.C has acknowledged the deaths due to the COVID-19 shot. It has been over 4,000. That's higher, much higher than any vaccine death in 21 years. But they managed to do it in about a year. Because a year ago this month, Operation Warp Speed was launched for a vaccine that they already had. And if you got it, congratulations, you are a lab rat. They have no idea what it's going to do for future generations, or if there is going to be future generations for some people. My issue with this is there's no accountability for the big pharma, and there has not been since Reagan years. So no. And far as this dangling the carrot of no more masks in front of you, don't fall for it. Think about this. They're promising a donut that you can very well buy free if you get the jab. But they're not going to tell you what the side effects are because they don't know. What's possible side effects? Now, there are some people that are getting it and they're not having any problems. Congratulations, you are the surviving lab rats of this little 3-ring shit show. The fact that they even acknowledged it, and by the way, this was in Global Research News, a paper out of Canada, not one in America. Because they're not going to talk about that here. Oh, no. Nope. I'm also going to leave you a couple links for universal basic income. And on closing, let me say this. Your race does not give you right to be an asshole. I am done with, fed up, pissed off of these people who think the color of their skin gives them a right to be an asshole. I don't care what that color is. I don't care. People doing this, you are feeding right into the mayhem. I'm going to give you a link to Brad and Kelly's video, Full Spectrum Survival. They did one yesterday which the government has warned it was going to be a summer of violence. Well, they said that last year too, and there was rioting, there was looting, just not all across the country like they said it was going to be. My one concern is this year they'll be more successful than they were last year. Because if you look at the summer of violence last year compared to the 60s, it was a flop. 2020 was a flop. Complete, utter failure. Alright guys, I'm going to leave you that video. I'm going to leave you that thought. Let's try to see through all the bullshittery on the TV by asking who, what, where, when, why, and how. You do that and you're going to have a very woke, clear head. A genuinely woke and clear head. I will see you guys later.